Hi all, welcome back to Loadrunner advanced training session. In today's session we will be discussing about monitors, how to monitor Windows Server metrics and what are the important metrics and what are another ways we can monitor Windows Server if you don't have anything to monitor. So we can see all the details in this session. So I will show you what are the main metrics we can monitor from Windows Server. For that I am going to go to Windows resources here and I will add the measurement, this one. So still I am showing this one. So local host. So let me remove all of them and let me add freshly. Okay, so here we cannot do Control A. Let me go this way and delete. Okay, so if you go to add, you should have administration access, then only you can able to add this matrix. So let me select processor. Processor is nothing but your CPU utilization. Okay, you will be having memory. So memory and physical disk and network. So there are total 4 metrics which are very important to monitor any system, any server. So one is processor, the second one is memory, the third one is disk, and the fourth one is network. So coming to processor, main processor time. If you see here, I have total, my system is 4-core processor. So I have 4 cores. If you want to monitor each core, you can select one by one. If you want to interested on total, add total. So processor time, total. If you want to see user time, what is my user time? Now I logged in as Kaushik, right? So you can see my user time also. So you have interrupts per second. If there are any interrupts during any executions jobs, it will show you how many interrupts per second. So idle time, how much time the system was idle during the execution. So these are the this is also one of the interrupts per second, also similar to interrupts time. This is time, how long it took time to interrupt. This is give us like how much time it took to take the interrupt. So these are the major things we have to add for processor. Let's go to memory. Okay, so memory will be little up, so let's go to M, otherwise we can click here M. So memory. Okay, memory, we have many important things. So let's go very important thing, available M bytes. Yeah, so add available K bytes or M byte. For now add K bytes only. I will tell you why I am adding available K bytes, because committed bytes will be always in kilobytes. So that is the reason. So available M bytes will give you the how much memory is available in your system. Committed bytes will give you the how much virtual memory has been using. I will discuss this one, what is virtual memory and physical memory. The memory what we are referring here is physical memory. Virtual memory is if in case your memory is full, sometimes virtual memory will act as a real memory. So this page faults, page reads and everything comes for virtual memory. How many pages are reading from physical disk, how many pages are writing to the disk. So these all details it will give you. Okay, so yeah, these are all about memory. The main things are pages per second, page reads, page faults, available M bytes and committed bytes. So these are the very important metrics. Okay, so you can add them and you can see more details once we add them, what are those metrics are all about. So we have logical disk and physical disk. Sometimes you don't have physical disk, we will be using logical disk, right? So that time we will monitor logical disk. In our case ours is physical disk, so go for P. We can see physical disk here. So if you go to physical disk, you can see here disk time. So our total disk, I have this many disks, but I am interested on total disk reads and disk writes. The very important metrics are this one, disk reads, not okay, disk reads and disk writes. So idle time. So these are very four important metrics. We can see how much time it took to disk read and disk writing, and this one average disk queue length also little bit important, and this is also one of the metric we can add. Okay, so this is also same thing. Disk bytes means how much data is writing, and this is time. It will give you time, how long it took to read the data and write the data. If you are more interested on these ones, you can go with this also. Disk bytes means how much data is writing to the disk. Disk reads means how much data is reading from the disk per second. Disk transfer means how much data is getting transferred. Same thing, whatever their time, here we are seeing in bytes file how much data is getting transferred and reading and writing. So those are details. Okay, whichever metrics you are more interested, you can add all of them. Okay, and go to network. If you go to NBT network adapter, okay, here you will be having many adapters, right? So this is our Qualcomm adapter where we will be using our network to monitor. So you can add this Qualcomm adapter to monitor our network. If you see here, this Wi-Fi connection, if you want to monitor, you can select this Qualcomm adapter to monitor. Okay, so how to get which monitor to monitor? You can go here, open network, and you can see here, go to adapter. So go to Wi-Fi and see the properties. You can see see, this is our Wi-Fi adapter, right? So this is the adapter I want to monitor. So if you want to monitor this one, you will get to know how many bytes are reading, how many bytes are writing to your server. Okay, so now here the more important metrics are bytes received per second, bytes sent per second, bytes total per second. Current bandwidth also you can see, what is your bandwidth, 10 GB or 10 GB download or whatever it is. So you can even same thing you can say packet received, packet sent. Okay, the same thing, packets received, packets sent per second, this and all same thing. Here also you can see output queue length also. So these are the very important metrics. You can select which adapter you want to monitor. In my case, this is my adapter I want to monitor. Just click on add and close everything. If you give explanation, it will give you all the details now. Here also you will come to know more details, expand, and it will give you queue length is the length that output packet queue. So you can go through each of them, you will get more idea what is all about. See, I will say bytes received per second, rate at which rate are received over each network adapter, means how much data is receiving from the server, how many bytes we are sending. Okay, receiving means downloading time, sending means uploading time, total means downloading uploading time. Okay, current bandwidth means how much network you have. Okay, bandwidth size. Okay, is it 10 GB per second or 100 GB per second to download? So these are the details. Okay, so if you want more details, you can see here, you will get more details. Even processor time, if you go to processor, let me go to processor, it will give you same thing. Yeah, let me go to even processor. Okay, so if you see, processor time is the percentage of elapsed time that the processor sends to execute. Okay, so these are the more important values. User time means this will be monitoring user time. Interrupts per second means what it will give. Interrupt is time the process suspends receiving and sending hardware interrupts. So these are more hardware related. Okay, idle time, how much the system is idle. So these are all details. It will give you when you say this expand button, you will get more idea. Okay, you just expand it and read through it, you will get to know more details, what is what. Okay, so the very important metrics I showed you here, what to monitor and network and anything. Okay, if any interview they ask, just tell them these are the very important metrics. For disk, these are the metrics. Okay, read, write, and processor time and idle time. So here also you will see more details. See, each metric if you select, it will give you all the details. Okay, so same things, similar things we can monitor for Unix also. Let me show you those details also very quickly. Let me go to Unix resources. I have one Unix server. Let me add that one. So this is OS boxes, and let me enter my username password OS. So you should have username password, otherwise it won't work. Boxes. Yeah, so now you got the details, right? So these are the load average. Load average means how much load the system is having. Collision rate. See, Ethernet, that this is network related. Context switches, this is one of the thing. Like the context switches is nothing but some interview they will ask you, they will ask you this question: what is context switching? Even Windows also we can add that metrics. I will show you how to add. Context switching is, let's say you have 3 processors or 4 processors. The threads are moving from one server to other processor, right? One processor to other server processor. That is called context switching. How many? See, number of switches between processors or threads per second. This will give you all details. CPU utilization means CPU utilization, how much percentage. Disk traffic means how much disk utilization. Incoming packets and sending packets, this and all network related, same thing. In Unix we will add right, byte received, byte sent. So same thing here. Interrupt rate is nothing but there also we have interrupts per second, right? Same thing. This all outbound rate and inbound rate is nothing but same thing. Page in, page rate is nothing but pages per second. Pages per second, pages per page out, page reads. Swap in, swap out also same thing. See, number of processors being swapped out of memory. Okay, so swap in, number of processors being swapped out of memory into the memory. Okay, so system mode, user mode. User mode means how much user time, how much system time. This together we will get the disk processor time. So likewise we can add all the metrics for Unix as well. So these are the ways and these are the important metrics we should add for Unix server. Sometimes you don't have access to Unix server. There is another way we can monitor Unix, that I will explain in next session how to monitor Unix server. We have some small server. We have to use some metrics. VM style. Let's go for top command quickly. I will tell you. See, this will give you all details like what is the top command, how many running processors, how many are sleeping, currently how many are running, and is there any zombie processors which are running, background processors, how many CPUs we have, 2 crore, user memory. So this all we have many details here. This is how many memory in KBs. Okay, total memory, used memory, free memory. Okay, swap memory is nothing but virtual memory. Okay, how many times it is moving to virtual memory because main memory is full. Okay, or main memory is busy doing something, then it will go to virtual memory. Okay, here you can see all top processing, processor ID, PID, and user, which user it is running, what is the virtual memory it is utilizing, and what is the ID. It will give you some processor ID also. Based on that it will thread ID. Based on that it will take priority and it will execute the things. So here you can see CPU utilization, memory utilization, how long it is running. Those details you can see all here. Okay, so these are all about top command in Unix. I will show you more details in later videos. For now I just wanted to show you how Unix can be monitored. Okay, so this way we can do all these things. So now I am going and closing this. This way we can monitor Unix and Windows resources through Loadrunner. Let's say we don't have any monitoring tools in place to monitor. In that case I have one server, I don't have monitoring actions, they are not giving us monitoring access to monitor. In that case, how to monitor that particular server? In that case, this server I don't have access. Let's see how to monitor. There is inbuilt tool, we have perfmon. So just enter perfmon, you will get that monitoring app. This is inbuilt server app for all Windows servers. So you can go here, you can add all the matrices. Okay, see, if you see here performance metric, go to performance monitor. Here you can add, already see processor time is nothing but your CPU utilization. Okay, let's add memory also. Add, right click on this, add counter. So which counters you want to add? Let's go to memory. I am more interested on M. Just go. Sorry, you have to go here. There is no shortcut. The only way we can. So let's local computer. Okay. So let's go to physical disk. I want to monitor just disk time. I want to interested on how much disk time currently utilizing. I will add only one matrix to see how it is going. Okay, so minimize this, and processor, already we have added processor time, right? Let's go and add memory also quickly. Let's go to M. This is not M, so let it go up. Here we have memory. Here I have very much interested on available M bytes. So just click on add, and what else? Network. Yeah, network. Let's go to network M. So after M, go slowly. Network. Yeah, NBT connection or network adapter. I want to add total bytes total. Okay, so this way you can add all the metrics. What happened? Why it's not coming? Some reason it's not. Okay, now it has come. It is asking which again which adapter you want to monitor. I want to monitor the Wi-Fi adapter. Just give this one and click OK. I am just adding main process, nothing else. See, this processor time will give you CPU utilization. Currently the CPU utilization it is utilizing is here, if you see average 56%. If you see available M bytes, you can see what is the available memory it is utilizing. The color also it is showing, right? It is utilizing very low. Okay, this is bytes total. Network bytes also it is utilizing. See average how much. Currently we are not running anything, right? If you run some load test, you can see more GB on my network also. Okay, disk time, how much disk time it is utilizing. Currently disk time also very less. I am not doing anything. If you add some memory or something, it will do more. If you add, or if you copy some file, or if you delete some file, then it will show you more activity. So this way you can add all the metrics and you can monitor. Okay, this is only online monitoring. Let's say I want to add later also. Sometimes we are running our tests in late night and we cannot monitor live monitoring, right? In that case, there is one more option. We have data collectors. So go to data collectors and user defined. So here you can add local monitoring. You want to add local monitoring, right? See, already I have added few metrics. Let me add another metric. So go here, add data collector set. Okay, just monitor. I want to monitor load test. Just give some name, load test _1. Create from template or create manually. So anything is fine. Select create from template. It will ask you which template. I want to add only basic monitoring. Okay, just click next and click finish. Okay, see now it is here. Okay, now this has all counters. If you want to see counters, what counters it has added? It has added only processor time. That is not good, right? We want to add all of them. So let's again go here. Is there any way we can start edit properties? Let's see whether we can. Yeah, so let it add now. Anyway, I want to add here. Go to performance counters. You can add all the metrics. Again, whatever we did here, right, while doing online monitoring, same way you can add all the metrics. Processor time already they have added. So let's go to memory. Let's go to M. Yeah, let me add adapter as well, network adapter. I want to add total bytes with this Wi-Fi adapter. Just click on add, and I am interested on memory. Let's go to M memory and available M bytes for now. And even you can add available bytes. Just add available bytes and committed bytes. These two are important, right? Committed bytes will give you virtual memory details. Available M bytes will give you this one. Okay, and physical memory. Sorry, what is that? Physical disk. So go to physical disk. Here I will add disk time to see how much time it is taking to read and write. Okay, so these are the main things I want to monitor. Just click apply, and it is asking use ready also. I don't know what use ready I have to use. Okay, let me try my password. No, okay. Username Kaushik. Okay. Kaushik, and no, it is not allowing me to add this way. So better what I will do is I will delete this. Okay, we'll do in different way. Okay, so go here again, click new data collector set. I will give load test 1. So the best way is go for create manually, so that we can add all the metrics. Performance counters we want mainly. System configuration information we don't want. We want only mainly performance count. You want any alerts, you can give this as well. For now I don't want anything. And you can add monitoring. So this is again same. I am not going to add this time all the monitoring. I will just add processor time, and I will add same way you can do all the things. So let me add physical disk one metric for now, and go to memory, and let's add one more thing. I am just showing you how to do this one. If anyone asks how do you monitor Windows server, if you don't have anything, you can say by using perfmon we can monitor it. So yeah, here I am adding 3 metrics. Okay, memory, oh it has added only this one, it didn't add physical memory. Let's go. So go to physical disk time, just click add. So now we are adding only 3 things. Here you can give you interval, how soon you want, every 15 seconds you want to monitor, every 1 second, that is your wish. You can select I am giving let it 15 seconds only. Click next, and just finish. Okay, now the metric has been added. So it won't be on until you click on that. Okay, so if you see here, these metrics are there but they are not running. Okay, so let's say you want to run test so and so time, you just click here, come here before starting the test, or you just start this metric and let it run your test at night. See, it is started collecting the data, and it is storing all my data in this folder. Okay, in this path. Later I can come and get this path. Now nothing to worry. So it is currently running and monitoring this server, CPU and memory and disk utilization. Three things it is monitoring currently. Let's say at night you are running test. That time also this matrix will be monitored and it will collect all the data. Until you stop this one, it will be keep on collecting this data. So currently it is keep on running until you click on stop button manually. It will be continuously monitoring this data. So this is one way of doing monitoring data. Let it monitor for another 1 minute and I will stop it. Now it is 36, right? So let it run for another 1 or 2 minutes. We can stop this one and I can show you how to do this one. So after getting this matrix, how to monitor that data. So again you can go to this performance matrix. You can click the add button and you can get that data. Okay, I will show you how to add that. Okay, so here you can see graph changing how you want. So report wise, if you want report wise, you will get report also. So there are many things. Line bar, here you have some details. Okay, view log data, so add external data, delete external data, so highlight. So these are all things we can do. So this way we can do. So now it has done for 1 minute, right? Let me stop this. Sorry, I have to select always this one and click on stop. Now you can go to this one. Let me copy. I cannot copy this, I think so. Let me go to window, C, go to C, perf logs, admin, continue, load test 1, just now we executed, right? So this is the metric. So this is the data collector BLG. So this is if you click this one also, it will show you on the graph, I think so. See, this way it will show you. Okay, what are all metrics it has monitored. Okay, so it is monitoring all this. If you want, see again it opened here. Let's say you want to provide them separately, right? I want to give only processor times. You just uncheck all of them. Okay, so that it will give you only processor time. Okay, likewise we have to do. I want only, so processor time, where is processor time? Yeah, I want to show only processor time in one graph. Just give processor time. Okay, now it will show you only processor time. During that time, see, it will show you what time to what time it monitored. It started monitoring from 08:36 to 1 minute it monitored exactly. So in 1 minute how much time? In your case, if it is 1 hour test, you will get all the data here and you can show the data to them. Okay, so even here you can give some time range also. See, you can select like this. I want only interested on so and so time. You just give that and somewhere we have option. Let's go and where is this log data? Yeah, so here you have, right, ma? So if after you get data, if you want, let's say you are running, these logs are running for 1 day, but you want only specific time. This time I am very much interested. In that case, how to select only that particular time? In that case, go here, log data. This is your log file. This has end-to-end time. It is 1 day means 1 day data it will have. If it is 2 days means 2 days data. In that case, you just move this this range and apply and do. It will bring you data for only that particular time period. Okay, this way you can do all the monitoring. Okay, so this is the one of the best way to monitor that. And if you want to add that data also, you can do that way. Okay, so see, if you want to add all of them, you can add. Disk time and processor time we added, right? Okay, all processors we have added. Oh, okay, just give. Okay, so you can get all the details now. See, available embeds we have added. We have to send only client only a memory related, then uncheck all of them, just keep only memory related. So likewise we can send all the details. If you see here memory, you can see average, minimum, max, everything during that part, what is the time duration it has monitored. So this way we can do all the details here, and we can send this monitor to the our stakeholders. So that's all for today. How to monitor Windows Server by using perfmon tool. I have explained you, and what are the important metrics we have to monitor for Windows Server. So let's we'll discuss about Unix server or Linux server in next session. How to monitor. I already shown you how to monitor through Loadrunner, adding Unix resources, but I will show you how to monitor them through command line or putty or whatever tool you will be having, right? I will show you. Some interview they will ask you, do you know how to monitor Unix server through commands? There are few commands which are very important to monitor. I can show you. There are different ways to monitor this data and store this data to some Excel sheet or whatever sheet, and you can get the data for later. So you don't need to do live monitoring. You can do even like here we did, right? Just writing all the data into the file, and it will store all the data. Later you can get that file and you can start doing that. Same thing we can do here also. We can write some shell scripting to write continuously monitoring that, or if you want only some specific time, you can do that one also. I will explain you those details in next session. Thanks for watching my videos. Once again, see you next session. Please do share with your friends if you do like my videos. Please do subscribe. Let others know. Thank you. See you next session. Bye for now.